My name is Kenny Body. I also go by Ken or Kenneth. The business is the Healing Arts Gallery. We started in April of 24. I've always had a passion for art, and my partner Dawn is a Reiki master. So we figured we'd combine everything, and we're a Reiki and somatic studio and an art gallery. I've been painting probably my whole life. My mother's an artist, and my dad is a musician. So I've always had a passion for art and painting. I love doing abstract. I can do other types of art, but my main choice is abstract artwork. My artwork it's my inner self that really comes out in the artwork. My best paintings are when I don't think about what I want to paint and I just start painting. Painting for me is the action of painting, the action of painting itself, not the final product. The paint, putting paint on the canvas, using my hands, using different types of paint, different types of materials. It's very, for me, it's therapeutic. That's why I paint. All of us have some kind of way to unwind and relax. You know, some people might like a glass of wine, or listen to music. For me, it just helps me feel good. You know, I feel better if I'm sad or if I'm angry. It'll depend on what my emotion is at the time. But it really just helps me bring out those feelings, bring them to the surface and try to make myself feel better. I think most of my work is on my babies. This one is one of my favorites. This is the type of artwork I really like to do. It gives you can see there's a lot of motion, a lot of not thinking. It's a lot of people love to do work that's very realistic or very fine and like very detailed. For me, like I said, it's putting paint on the canvas and just working it, and the motion and the getting aggression out or getting those sad feelings out or those even happy feelings out. Like, it's just the doing. The doing is the best part. I think some of my best work was when I was dealing with chronic pain, and I think I lost myself in the painting so much that the pain would kind of go away for a while. It's just really soothing to do it. You kind of get lost. I can paint paint for hours and be lost and not realize how much time is going by, and not have to think about anything else but what's in front of me and the tubes of paint and the brushes that I'm using. It's very rewarding to be able to release yourself in a positive way. Well, this one is probably one of my most recent favorites. It was done in 2020. It was during the pandemic, and I really hadn't painted it for a while. And it started off as a self-portrait. It was actually my head and my shoulders here and my torso, and then it just evolved into something totally different. And I don't want to say that that's the virus, but there's something going on there with the whole feeling of being isolated, and I just love it. There's so many different techniques. When I stopped painting for a while, I kind of lost touch with how I used to paint and what I used to do. Like that one, there's a lot of scratch and a lot of overlaying of scratchy marker and crayon and crayons. And this one is just it's very similar to that too. There's the scratching, and there's I started using the paint right out of the tube, using the tube as a paintbrush. But this one I think is for my for recent paintings. That's definitely my favorite. You know, I mean, I really started painting heavily in the mid '80s. I went to school of visual arts, and I wound up started as advertising and went into fine arts and education. I wanted to be an art teacher, but I wound up dropping out and pursuing other things. But getting back into painting is my main thing right now. You know, I had this plan on painting in my retirement, and I haven't retired yet, but this is a great start for that. The chakra paintings were inspired because we were opening up as a Reiki somatic studio. Dawn, again, is the Reiki master, and we thought it would be great to do some Reiki inspired work. These are the chakras. I was lucky enough to sell one of them to a doctor, but they were the center of the opening because it was my work that opened the gallery. And I'm very happy with the outcome. A lot of people love them. A lot of people have different ones that they like the best. I think my favorite out of these are probably this one and maybe this one, but I really can't pick one that I really like. But they were, they were just inspired because we were opening up a Reiki studio art gallery, and we wanted to combine the two together. Like a young artist that wants to paint, just paint horrible paintings, paint great paintings, but just do it. Just don't overthink painting, and don't worry about people liking your stuff or not. You're painting for yourself, not for others. And I think the best artists are painters that just paint for themselves. You know. Well, I think you can. For me, you can expect a lot more abstract work. We do sponsor other artists here. We had in July we had Kat Block, who is a local artist who is now having a show at the Art Center here in Summit. We have two artists coming in January and February. We're hoping that the Summit school system, high school, middle school, and elementary school, have their kids show their artwork. We would like to have maybe March or April have a month of students' work, make the kids feel proud to be hanging their work someplace. And then in the spring we have another artist that is, she has kind of like yoga inspired artwork. And we just want to keep on going. We just hope that we can get more people, more artists. You know, when we can't get an artist, I'll put some of my work up. My daughter is a fine arts major at FIT in her third year, so I'm trying to get her to give me some work to hang. And you know, the future goal is to just keep on going and get more artists involved and build an art community. But we just want more artists to come, and then more people to come see the artwork. And you know, and you can find me and the Healing Arts Gallery on Facebook and on Instagram, and look us up. And you know, we're here at 57 Union Place in Summit, New Jersey. We're right across the street from the train station in the center of downtown Summit. And you know, come by and see us.